All right, let's talk a little bit about a sore subject for me. It's one that I don't like talking about because I like this guy, but I'm also an unbiased observer. So I call it straight. That's the way it is, and there are no sacred cows. And I love Colton McKivitz, but here's Colton McKivitz getting abused, and the question is Colton McKivitz good enough? Can the Niners win a Super Bowl with Colton McKivitz playing right tackle? And
they don't got no choice.
Here, I know, but here I'm going to show you some of the.
I don't do it anymore. I see it every game, Larry.
Here it is. Here's some lowlights here, and this is hard for me to play because my man Colton. I really like the guy, but here it is. Guy blows by him. Just absolutely blew by him. Dipped the shoulder, blew by him. There you go. And it's the same play on a loop, just in case you're not realizing that. So it wasn't like Colton got beat all night, but this speed rusher dipped the shoulder and he whiffed. He just whiffed, and he's there in the face of the quarterback, altering the throw, and it winds up being an incomplete pass. Coach, I'll stop sharing. Is Colton McKivitz going to be their undoing, or is he good enough and they just need to be good or better around him?
Hey man, everybody has that microwave that you got to smack 3 times and tilt just a little bit right to get the heat to work. We all got that TV that, we got that remote with those 2 busted AAA batteries in there with that foil around it. And if you shake it up just right, it'll change the good channel, but it's going to die after a couple of, you get the volume up. Too many presses on the volume, it's going to die. You got to give it some more juice. He's just an imperfect vessel. We know what we have in Colton McKivitz. We paid the man. Let's not forget, we bought him. He's ours. They gave the man an extension. They're obviously happy with the level of performance that they're getting from him. We see the blunders. We see the flaws. We're just hoping that we can ride that 40 miles out on this donut before it pops and busts on us. That's what's happening. He's a donut tire. He's not a real patch. We know, we understand that Colton McKivitz it leaves less to be desired for what a starting right tackle can give you in the NFL. And what we're doing right now is just trying to keep together some level of continuity with the equity that we've put in him. And he's a bargain. Let's just face facts. He's a bargain. One of the reasons why he got elevated is because we got tired of lying about Mike McGlinchey being an ass. He was horrible. Okay. And then we weren't going to pay him. And he's the guy that I like making fun of, but he deserved it, bro. He was so pretentious, obnoxious. Like, you come on, man. Like, you can't be that bad and talk like you're the president. So Mike McGlinchey was bad. And I feel like Colton McKivitz was bad too, but at least he's not costing us tons of money like Mike McGlinchey was. And he's a homegrown player. So we know what Colton McKivitz is. He's an imperfect vessel.
Maybe Pooney can help him. Maybe Pooney at right guard can help McKivitz be better. Pooney, by the way, his final numbers in the preseason, 58 pass blocking opportunities, 2 pressures allowed, 0 sacks allowed, 98.3 pass blocking efficiency grade, according to PFF. Not bad.
He's much better pass blocker than he is a run blocker. What he does in the pass game, he's very talented at pass blocker because he's very strong. But he will help Colton. And I'm glad that you brought that up. He will help Colton McKivitz, and he will expose Colton McKivitz too, because there's going to be a lot of pass protection opportunities where Colton McKivitz is going to be on an island, and he can't blame the fact that you know what Colton McKivitz used to do last year that used to really annoy me is he would hand check. He would like do an inside hand check when he had like a really wide defender to try to almost, in a way, make an excuse for why it was taking him so long to get out there. So if he had like a wide defender that was too fast to get off the edge, what he would do is, instead of being seen getting beat out of his kick, he'll do like a quick little to to the inside. And it's like, oh, well, if Spencer Burford would be able to handle his guy who's standing on the outside shoulder, maybe Colton McKivitz. And it's just like, no, you're doing that on purpose, Colton. He's not going to get away with that with Dominic. He's not. Dominic's probably going to be looking at him like, bro, I'm good. Handle him. I'm good over here. So Colton better step his game because he will get help, especially in the run game. But in pass protection, every man for himself, especially on those switches. Colton, I see Dominic Pooney throwing Colton McKivitz some really good switches because of how strong his hands are. So when these guys tandem off with one guy up, one guy shorter, so they can get that pin and wrap, Colton is going to be, Dominic is going to be throwing guys at Colton McKivitz, and he better be there to catch him.
Well, I mean, people don't realize necessarily how much a veteran mindset can help. And Pooney might be a rookie, but he definitely has a veteran mindset. And you can kind of see on some of these ET and TE stunts, some of the games they play up front, the depth that you get as a guard, it makes all the difference in the world, whether or not you pick that thing up, cleanly or your quarterback sitting on his can. So it's like, that to me, I think he is going to help Colton quite a bit. And I think also what will help Colton quite a bit is having one guy, not a rotation at guard, having one guy that he can kind of blend with there at guard. I think is going to be big.
That will help.